Welcome back, everyone, to, we hope, the final episode of the Clavicet Chronicles, the case of the drowned ledger. Our investigators were invited to the estate of an E. Durant, a wealthy woman, wealthy esthete of the city of Clavicet, who has some interest in would seem some maritime trade and or commerce. We have no idea where the hell she gets all her money, but she has fucking buckets of it. And within moments of actually getting to this swanky party in the Clavicet Heights, um, surrounded by the upper crust of Clavicet's wealthy elite bankers, professors, art collectors, shipping magnates, and their uh, bejeweled spouses. Um, Most of them wearing various kind of like party masks. You weren't told that this was a kind of a masquerade type party, uh, but there it fucking is with a distinctive nautical theme. Um, Evelyn Durant has sculptures and crystal chandeliers that have a distinct marine quality to them. Many of the paintings on her walls are nautical in nature, like pictures of ships at sea or at harbor, like harbor landscapes, the low fog in the harbor and such like. The place has a smell of brine to it that's not unpleasant, but those of you living in a port city are familiar with the uh it's almost kind of like the salt sea stench of the ocean. And stench isn't the right word for it. It's potent and watery is really the only way I can describe it. I live in Okinawa. I get that smell all the time, but I don't know how to describe it really. It's just ocean, fish, and a body of water that has things living in it. Uh, like I said, ocean motifs everywhere. She has sculptures made of coral shell sconces. A lot of the maids and the waitresses at this party are wearing pearl necklaces, and which kind of paints the picture for you. If her maids wear pearls, this woman has buckets of money for her ladies. And she has her own security force, which seems like either local military or she hires people out or there's some funny business going on there. Her date for the evening is one of the admirals of Clavicet's navy in scarlet his scarlet class A's, and he's quite bedecked with ribbons on his left side there. Uh, our party recently attempted to duplicate the information found in uh, the book that they found that's referred to as the Drowned Ledger, with some undeveloped pictures and some photographs and some developed. From what I understand, a bunch of that is in hiding. Uh, we pick everything up as they take their seats kind of by themselves at a table, and the party is uh has gone from the mingling stage to the light dinner stage. You guys have walked by a grand mirror to get to your seat, and you noticed there's a rippling in the mirror, almost if the mirror itself had a almost a watery quality to it. And Silas, as you sit down at your table, The soup spoon, at least the bowl of the spoon, is shaped in the way like a clamshell is shaped. Uh, if you take that up for your clam chowder, uh, served to you, you notice the glass top of the table also has a watery, rippling quality to it that quite unnerves you. But you put your hand on the table, and it's a solid sheet of glass. Uh, with that, Dr. Hedges, would you describe your character and we'll go around the table?
All right. So, uh, Dr. Hedges is your standard middle-aged, frumpy college professor. Uh, Way more comfortable in his books than he is even in the profession of academia. But you got to pay the bills somehow. Um, he is a good-natured fellow, but doesn't have a lot of friends, and is normally a quiet type, and currently finds himself in a very fish out of water, to just keep the aquatic theme going. Uh,
Oh,
uh,
damn. Nice.
Situation in that he's at this very opulent party. He's surrounded by the elite of the elite, from the criminal underworld to the military and political establishments to even the higher ups of his own academic institution. And he's definitely not used to being uh, at a table with these types of people. Uh, he's just basically gobsmacked by all of this. Plus, the situation that brings them to this moment is this mysterious ledger that has turned out to be way more of a situation than anybody imagined it was going to be, including the fact that this very wealthy, very powerful, and very determined woman wants the ledger, and our stalwart detective has decided nobody's going to get it. And I'll let him explain why.
Hayden Hall, describe yourself for us. You fucking bounder.
All right. Caden is PI, veteran. Uh, was also he's also a photographer. What the fuck are you doing? Go away. Um, he's dressed well, rather smartly. He got his only surviving suit on. Um, his hat's probably still way back by the door. Yeah, he after they got a hold of this ledger and dealing with all of the drama and bullshit and trouble that followed it, he has come to the ever so smart conclusion that no one needs the hard copy anymore. Uh, as he has the spine safely tucked in his inside pocket that Mr. Rant will be receiving here shortly, and probably, well, he knows she won't blow a gasket in public, uh, but he is sure the fallout will be tremendous and a sight to behold in the end of it all. Um, he himself is honestly not completely sure why he in fact burned it, but it was the fact of he needed a bargaining chip. That document was too powerful to just be let loose. And when the criminal underworld strong arms you to come into a party just to get something that they think they deserve, fuck them.
And needless to say, none of us knew that he was going to do that. So by the time we realized he was throwing it in the fire, all we could do is get a stupid look on our face.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, Lucky to describe your character for us. Let's see where this
Lucky
fucking night takes us.
currently is dressed in a suit, sitting at the table, and feeling a bit like a little worm on a big fucking hook. He has black slick back hair. He's about 29 years old. And physically, he's small and slight. But what he doesn't have for size, he more than makes up for in personality and smarts. So he is a gambler by profession, preferring to make his living at the poker table. And that reminds me too, what about luck for this session?
Ah, shit. Oh, that's
We
right.
may
Thank you.
need it.
Uh, 2d8.
May?
Roll me 2d8 luck. Eights explode. I'm still putting the mechanic together, guys. It's gonna take me a few weeks, but we'll we will go over that at our next design meeting.
All right,
That's
I
pretty
got a
fucking hot
12.
topic. 12. Okay, cool. 12 for this set. They carry over. They carry over.
Yes.
So
So
you have,
now with that 12, I'm up to 36.
okay, cool. That's at least one outright success.
Yeah.
24 is a
Like a guaranteed home run, right?
yeah, 24 is a nightmare difficulty test in the system.
Did you two roll for luck?
I'm about to. I was looking at the previous to see what I'm adding to it.
I got 17 for a total of 42.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
I might fucking need it too.
Yeah, you fucking will.
I've got
Narrator's like, fuck the fucking guy.
Hey,
Snaps might live up to his name tonight.
right? Unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, Snaps is not attending the party.
Is Mama
What
Columbo here at least?
what the Marconis are here. Do you think she would also go to the fucking same
All
party?
right, fair enough. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
yeah, shut up. You know.
Birthday Massacre 2.0.
Alternately universe, but yeah, sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know if I want those two universes to be to touch.
No, we
We're
don't need
we're
to do that.
we're
We don't
gonna
need to do that.
we're gonna work on that. That's another fucking project for me.
Smitty, what you get?
I've got a 38 total.
Hell yeah. You guys are gonna fucking need it. I'm just running it as vanilla fucking Call of Cthulhu luck rolls right now, or luck
All right.
points. I'm not f making it fucking fancy. So, I'm gonna say about towards the end of the first course, right? Uh, Durant, Evelyn Durant comes over to y'all's table, with her date. Uh, I don't think I ever gave the Admiral a name, but we're just gonna call him Ramsey. Admiral Ramsey, has his arm out for her. He's just feeling up his fucking bicep as he brings her over to your table, and she says, in a very cool, almost fucking sultry voice, she says, "Mr. Hall, I'm glad that you were able to make it. I believe you have something of mine."
Uh, Caden will he'll put down his glass, having of course just finished his food. Um, he'll look right up at her, and he'll put his hand inside his jacket, and he'll take out the spine and he'll just set it down on the table.
Narrator, Silas is going to just nonchalantly put his hands down below the table.
Uh-huh. I figured as much. Uh, um, pause here. Did I disarm you guys before you guys
No,
came
you did
here?
not.
No,
Nope.
they never searched us, nothing. which
Okay.
was actually even more unnerving. They didn't even care what we had on us. That was,
I wasn't sure if I asked you guys, are you coming to this party armed or not? But
you did
Oh yeah,
ask.
we yeah
did I, did I ask and
we
you guys
are armed.
decided you're going to go armed? Okay, all right.
Yeah. But yeah, we expected to be searched and disarmed, and nope, nobody even cared.
I mean, everyone else at the party seems like they're fucking armed too. So again, that's another point of unnervedness. Uh,
Right.
so Hall, you just take out the fucking leather binding. We hope it's leather, but it might be something else. Describe the binding to me. Describe it for me.
I the way you described it was just it was a leather. Well, it was a tome. It was thick as fuck, but it was essentially a leather bound journal. So I assume
I
that
believe it has that star that I keep showing you guys on the
yeah, I think
binding.
yeah. I'm assuming it was just a hard ridged, you know, may have like the ribs in it, like the three or four ribs.
Mm,
But when he took off the bind, he would have actually just like it doesn't have either of the covers. It's literally just that spine piece, that little rectangle piece.
right.
He just sets that on the table, face up, with the
So
star
so
looking
she
right
can
at her.
see it, so you're not just
Uh huh.
taking out a leather bookmark.
Yeah,
Uh
yeah. Like she will know it belongs to that tome.
fair. Okay. Um uh she looks at it on the table, and I'll say like the party like we'll see like you lay it down on the glass top of the table, and
Well,
like the glass kind of ripples away from the binding. What's up, Terry?
I want to be consciously watching her. And if there is anything funny, I mean, I want to be able to throw myself away from the scene. I'm just like, yeah. So I don't know. Is that insight? I want to roll an insight to watch her and her bodyguard if I can. So
Go for it.
I'm sorry.
I'm
You get.
perfectly fine. I'm
I'm
about
like,
to describe her reaction, but the party needs to be aware set up for this shit.
that's that's what I want. I'm like, if I can get a millisecond head start on.
Well, this is all happening simultaneously. I mean, you guys saw
Okay,
her come up.
so I got double sevens, 14 plus
Hell yeah.
my insight is another five. So 19 total.
19 tone. Okay. Would you like to spend some of your newly found luck points?
I won't. I think that's a pretty good roll as
Okay.
is.
Uh yeah. Smitty, since we're going around this fucking table, do you want to do
Yeah.
anything?
What are you doing, buddy?
He's enjoying
Basically,
his clam chowder.
yeah,
he's
yeah.
basically just sitting there in stunned nervousness because, again, he
Fish out
was
of
caught
water.
off guard by the fact the ledger was destroyed. And now this is the moment of truth. This is where we get to find out how bad this situation goes. So I'm going to say he's just sort of sitting there very still, almost holding his breath, just waiting for her reaction to see how bad this is about to go.
The albatross have come home to roost.
Yeah.
Uh, so again, Hall lays the fucking leather binding out there. That you're not sure is cow what kind of leather. It's a leather of some kind. Uh, Silas glues his eyes to Durant, and of course the doctor sits there in stunned, expectant silence. So, all right, all right, wow, okay. Take a few moments for the audience to see the looks on the party's face.
Caden's smirking the whole fucking time too. He lays that shit down, looks right up at her.
Okay.
and just smiles.
She smiles black back pleasantly, keeping that air of
The good,
social contract there.
the good hostess.
Yeah, right. And she's a very beautiful woman. I mean, if I give her an appearance I score her, I'd say she's got at least eight grades in it. She's very pretty. Um, uh, black kind of black curls, kind of in a kind of piled up in a coiffure there. She looks at the binding, looks at you, and then looks back at the binding, and she says, "Did you?" There's a long fucking pause. And then she looks at Admiral Ramsey and he looks down at it and he goes, and he kind of like sotto voce to her. Like you guys can fucking hear him say, but out like the corner of his mouth, he goes, I think that goes your gambling debt, dear. And then she beams at you. She says, you got rid of the book.
What vibe am I getting off of her? Is this like a truthful? Am I getting the feeling like this is honest, or is this an act?
You're pretty fucking sure she's honest, which is quite surprising what
Okay.
the book implicates.
Caden he still has that smile, that half smirk that usually infuriates the fuck out of people because it gets underneath the skin a little bit.
But you're not quite sure how it's being received right now.
Nah, that's fine. He at like the base reptilian brain level of him, he
Okay.
doesn't give a fuck how it's being received.
Okay.
He's doing this almost to just spite the criminal world because why the fuck not? And
I mean, they're criminals. They're crooked. Fuck them.
yeah, right. I'm dirty. I'm not corrupt. Okay, there's a fucking difference.
So that's lizard brain. What's monkey brain?
uh, Monkey Brain is he slowly uh picks up the binding again, looks at it, looks at her, looks at the Admiral, looks back at her. Sure.
She kind of like she kind of like bends over slightly and like in a kind of a her tone is a little husky when she asks you this next question, which might be a little might be disconcerting. She says, "Where's the rest of the cargo?" I'm assuming since you found the book, you found the crates.
And
You've been to the warehouse.
he'll actually lean in. I also saw the thing in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like to
Unless
come play too?
uh out of curiosity, and he'll when she asks about all this, he's actually going to take a quick look around. Is that
Like
one?
around at the party?
Yeah, like the people, real quick.
Oh yeah.
Is the detective who showed up at the warehouse here?
No. No, that
The one who was like obsessed with, did you find the ledger? Did you find the ledger?
called you. Yes. The
Yeah,
inspector called you. Yes, yeah, thank you. Yeah. He
yeah.
is not here.
He is not here. When she asked about the rest of the crates, and we talk about seeing the thing in the water, before she asked, "Do you want to play?" Um, I don't know if the detective took them away.
Which detective?
Inspector called it.
it's he showed up being real obsessed about the ledger after there was a firefight outside the warehouse. Call you.
That may or may not have been the Black Hand gang, because
Apparently,
they also want the ledger too.
there was two sides. We got shot at. It wasn't fun.
No,
And he'll actually look down his leg where there's probably still like a fucking scar would be. Well, you can't see it because he's wearing pants, but
Mm.
it's implied.
Is there like a bandage there and
I
under
I
under the
I would assume underneath the pants, yes,
so
because
there's a bulge there you can probably just
yeah,
nonchalantly. I
because
was in hospital recently,
that was only a day or two ago, I think.
right?
Yeah,
No, you'd still have bandages, yeah. Um,
yeah,
underneath your slacks there.
yeah.
No, she glanced down there. It's like she goes, no, I would assume a man in your work know who Tommy Verone is.
Ah,
Verone, Tommy Blackhand Verone. It's the Columbos, the Verones, and the Marconis. But I'm sure you know all these people. Hopefully not professionally.
I would hope not either.
She smiles with, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's a vampire princess all over again. God damn it. Uh she smiles and with a 28 on her seduce. She goes, hopefully not professionally. The opposed role is self-control, Hall.
All right, I was getting ready to ask that. Give me a second here.
What would be opposed to seduction?
Self-control.
Self control.
I just said that.
Oh, I thought you were telling me he needed self-control.
Yes, he does. Yes. Otherwise, he's about to start eating out of the palm of her hand.
Right?
And I'll tell you, like I told you in Shapes in the Dark, uh, but again, at the time in Shapes in the Dark, had she used that smile on you at the beginning of the campaign as opposed to the end of it, she could have flipped you right there.
Yep.
So tell me what your role is.
All right, so I got a 20.
Oh, she beat you by 8 points. You gonna use your luck?
Ooh,
Are we doing it on a one for one?
Yeah, it's a one for one. Vanilla COC luck rules.
Yeah, we'll burn 9 points so I can beat her by one.
Okay.
Just the way she likes it.
In lieu of that, she'll say again, "Do you want to come and play?"
Sure. We'll see what's going on.
All right. You boys have a pleasant dinner then, and she and her date takes her back over to her table, but over her shoulder, she kind of gives you the finger wave, and she goes and sit back down with the other fucking aristocrats, which Dr. Hedges, you will notice, is on her right hand side is Admiral Ramsey, and on her left hand side is Professor Talbot. He's got a pretty prominent seat at this assembly.
wow. Wow. I'm having to force myself to unclench there, Hall.
Were you scared, Silas? I thought you were the lucky one.
I I was ready to make my own luck. And he brings his hands back up from under the table.
Uh, Professor looks over at both of you, leans in a little and goes, "Are we okay? What happened? I don't understand. Is she not mad?"
Not that she let on. I seem to think that she was being very genuine, that that was relief and not just mask.
So I guess we shouldn't let anybody know that there's a copy of this thing.
No, not on your life, not on our lives.
I was about to say, if I can be the left-hand side of the party's brain, not in your life.
I beat you to it.
Yeah, right. Well done, Terry. Well done. You
So
got
what do
some
we
bonus
do?
XP at the end of this session.
Do we stick around or do we beat feet?
She wants us to play. I feel like playing a game tonight.
Hmm.
I said I am going to stick around and see what happens. If you two want to leave, that is fine. I kind of want to see how deep this well goes.
I'm really enjoying the watery innuendos here. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
I
I'm gonna put
noticed
that out there.
everybody's sort of enjoying
You,
bringing those in.
Yep,
yeah,
yep, yep.
you did get the worm on the hook, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
oh hell. Yes. So, uh, first course ends, second course comes out, third course comes out, and it's just seafood fare. Um, the East Coast denizens, um, in the audience are starting to, or their mouths are starting to water. Lobster, fishes, shark, scallops, buckets of scallops. Uh
Sturgeon row as far as the eye can see.
yes, exactly. Just fucking shovel it in. Uh and with the champagne that keeps coming out. Everyone, I need ma everyone to make a conditioning save because you guys are drinking. And your save, as saves go, is hang on here. If I can remember my save. Saves are 1d8 plus stat modifier plus any skill bonuses that you have for it for the total
Okay.
save difficulty.
I'll have a bonus there. And that's physique, right? Yes.
Yes, physique.
So 1d8 and it does not explode, right?
It explodes once.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
it
well yeah.
explodes once.
Only once though.
I think the top save difficulty is like a 12 for saves. It's basically skill tests, but cut in half.
All right. I got a 4.
Got a 4? Okay.
I got a total of 8.
A total of 8. All right.
Brain today, Jesus. I got a total of 10.
Okay. Uh the good doctor is well uh that's some good champagne, huh, Doc?
Feeling
Uh
a little bubbly.
you're getting there. Uh you're starting and Terry, you're
Swim.
starting to feel like uh you're starting to feel tingly around the fingertips. Uh
Okay.
but Hall, you notice that and they brought something else out kind of as they're phasing out like the normal party champagne. and it's only after you've had a few that you notice that champagne isn't supposed to be purple, and it's not supposed to have an almost an iridescent quality to it. Um, and you're already three flutes in. Uh, I'll say three for you. Um, for Terry, we'll say six, and the doctor is goddamn near pickled himself, and he's on his ninth flute, and this shit is dangerous and delicious, and he just keeps putting it back. Um, and
Like it grew gills and needs the water.
yeah, almost. That's interestingly accurate, Mike. Uh, no, you start to hear the singing, Dr. Hall. Beautiful, dulcet singing, as if it's trying to make its way through the membrane of water. If anyone who's ever spent time on the water and knowing how, say, like whale song can travel for miles through water, sound travels through water much better than it does through land. Excuse me, land, air. There's that distant quality as if like the singing is trying to come across to your ears across impossible gulfs, but has a watery tonality to it, and you find yourself kind of swaying back and
Is it?
forth in your chair, and it it's not unpleasant. Like it feels good. There is a euphoric aura to it.
I'm really enjoying the music they've got at this dinner. This is it's unfamiliar, but it's very enticing. I'm like, what do you guys think of it?
Do I hear any music?
You do, and it's not the swing band that they've got out front in the foyer. And you do hear something that sounds like a distant opera, like you're passing by an opera house on the street, maybe from a block away, but where Dr. Hedges thinks he hears words, you don't hear words. You can't make it out. Dr. Hedges, you feel like someone is singing some lyrics in there, but you don't know that language being sang in. Caden, to his ears, it sounds like a distant melodic whisper, and you're like, yeah, it's like, fuck is that? Because and it's probably just below the din of the party. People are conversing, people are having a good time, people are talking, but they're not. You don't need to shout at the people across the table from you. You can speak at a normal register, but there is a nagging melodic tonality just below the volume of the room.
Do we see people like having to get up and go to the water closet at all?
You haven't yet.
And what about people smoking? Are they smoking at the tables at all?
Oh yeah, it's the 1920s. Everyone smokes.
Caden, I wonder if I should take the doc out for some fresh air. He's looking a little green around the gills, so to speak.
I'm feeling fine. I have no idea what you're talking about.
And
Uh,
I look over at Caden.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ms. Durant, at this point, stands and she claps her hands, um, signaling everyone to retire to the pool room for the evening, as she says midnight is within a few minutes. Everyone, make your way to the pool room, as the admiral gets up, takes her arm, and they go through that arched doorway beneath the staircase with the fucking star above the doorway. Uh, as people are kind of like just getting up, shuffling. Maybe as a few people go to the fucking water closet. A couple people shuffle back out, but everyone's kind of not bum rushing, but making a concerted gradual effort to get down there.
What do you guys want to do? Should I get him out?
Like I said, if you two want to go, go. Uh, Caden will make a point of regardless what happens, he's not getting out of his seat until he's kind of one of the last ones. He's going to let the crowd kind of go through first, and he'll bring up the rear.
So
Um,
the professor gets up and he's like, "Come on, guys, let's go see what the rest of this party's like. I mean, this
I,
has been great so far."
I'm gonna pull him back down to his chair. Let's just stay here for a minute. Just are there like pitchers of water on the table? Just like regular water?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pour him a glass of water and say, "Here, drink this."
I'd rather have some more of that champagne.
No, no, no. We're done with that. Drink this.
uh, Professor, I have a question for you.
Sure.
When have you ever seen it be iridescent and purple?
Seen what? Be iridescent and purple.
The champagne.
Can I let you in on a little secret? I've never had champagne before. This
Ah,
stuff is good.
calm down.
This is really, really good. I didn't know what I was missing out on. I don't get invited to parties like this.
Narrator, do they have like bread still on the table?
Fuck no.
Nope, all the food got taken away.
I mean, this isn't like the Olive Garden where they've got unlimited breadsticks. I mean, come on now.
Hey, for the money people pay to get in this place, they should.
Yeah, well, I suppose maybe, maybe, maybe.
Caden, if you want to go down, go ahead and go down. I'm gonna stay with him for a little bit.
All
Well,
right.
let's go down. I mean, the
Let's
party's going that way. They
Yeah,
might have more champagne down there.
we'll join the party in a little bit there, Doc. I'm gonna take out a cigarette, light it, get a drag, and then hand it over to him.
All right. So we're gonna sit here for a second. Okay, okay. What exactly are we waiting for?
I want if Caden was gonna go down, I wanted us to be backup. And you taking a moment to shall we say clear your head is a good excuse for us not to go down right away.
Okay. I'm with you here.
Sorry.
We got to be crafty. We got to, yeah. We're trying to be clever here. I get you. I get you.
So I turn to Caden, take the cigarette back. All right. Let me play this out with him here. You go down. If it seems calm, we'll be down. If not, we'll be back up.
All right. Yeah, Caden will put himself away from the table, pull out a cigarette and light it before he walks toward the pool room.
If
You're
you
gonna you're gonna descend the steps with a cigarette in your hand.
I am.
Okay.
hey Caden, if you get in any trouble, just like I know, unload your pistol and we'll come running.
Oh shit.
All right.
I thought you said she was happy. I thought we weren't going to have to shoot people.
It's a
Eh,
precaution, Doc. Don't worry about it.
yeah, we just got each other's back.
All right. All right.
And keep in fact, keep in mind, Kanan is also like slow walking this down the stairs.
So okay. Between the time that Evelyn summoned the rest of the party to the pool room, some people went off to scurry off to the bathroom right quick and then rejoin the party, some fucking shuffling back and forth. And by the time Hall gets up, lights his ciggy, and then goes down there, are we talking like 5 minutes, 10 minutes? You guys had a little bit of a sit down.
Yeah, probably like 5 minutes.
Okay. Maybe
That's what I was gonna say.
around five, less than 10.
Probably.
Okay. All right. So you light your cig and you get yourself to the top of that staircase. This is the doors come out, big French doors open towards you. They're open, and kind of like a warm steam is kind of wafting up the stairs. And there's a staircase right there. Polished black and white marble stairs, and you take that first step and you notice, oh shit, God, this fucking slippery. And you start to go down fucking slowly. So you don't want to slip and fall and break every goddamn bone in your body going down these stairs. And it kind of spirals down. And I'll say there's about four loops
Hmm.
down. And it's not loops straight down. It's almost like this gradual turn. I'm not gonna do the geometry for you, but it's kind of a lazy, almost a sensual turn that goes off to the right and spirals down. Somewhere deep into like the hillside or the cliff that Durant's Manor is sitting on, looking from the city. It's on kind of a cliff face, if you will. So somewhere beneath the manor you end up. And again, that warm mist kind of wafts up. And there, when you leave the electric lights of the manor, you descend down into the darkness a little bit. You've got your hand on kind of a stone uh fuck, what's it called? A stone handrail there that's carved in the likeness of a sea crate, like the big fucking coral snake, uh, or the sea snake, excuse me. Um, that in the black and white marble of this thing, you feel the scales of like the snake, almost if it's just a fucking huge animal there, but it's cold and a bit clammy due to the moisture in the air that you're going down very artistically sculpted here. Going slam down, and your cigarette goes out because of all the fucking moisture in the air. And it feels like you're fucking drinking the water out of the air right now. And you go through a zone of darkness, if you will, but you pause. Oh shit, hang on a second. You get your fucking lighter out because it's dark as shit down here, and you don't hear anyone else on the staircase anymore. And you try and light your fucking lighter to give yourself some kind of visibility, and the thing won't fucking spark. You know, like you sit there, you think, well, fuck. You descend around that corner, and you see blue flickering lights around the corner. Like, what the fuck? Who the fuck has blue lights? And you round that corner. It is a sconce shaped like an ammonite uh shell that has a blue flame in it.
Hmm.
You ever seen this before? You descend further, and you get yourself down to where you begin to hear some activities. I'll be vague as possible about this. Some illicit activities going on in the chamber beneath you. How do you wish to proceed?
uh, Caden will stop for a second and take a look at that sconce with the blue flame because he's perplexed as fuck by that.
Yep.
As soon as he hears the noises further down,
Yep.
he'll kind of chuckle to himself and be like, "Huh, I guess that one girl finally got her turn."
Uh,
And the one that was filling up and like constantly groping the older lady, we all know who it is.
yep.
But yeah, no, he'll just slowly, because of course his pie's still slick as shit. Uh, he'll just keep slowly making his way down.
Uh, for those of us still in the dining room, Caden's been gone for a few minutes now.
Were we able to watch him descend?
Of course.
Okay, so it's not like once he walked through that threshold, we lost sight of him.
No, you saw him go down a few steps. Like step,
Okay.
step, 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 gone. Like the back of his head disappeared as he went down the stairs.
So I'm still drinking my water disappointingly.
Yep.
Silas, how long should we wait?
A waiter comes over with another flute of that iridescent purple champagne and tries handing it to Dr.
No,
Hedges.
no, he's had enough.
And then Lucky slaps it away. No,
Yeah,
get out of here.
he's done. We're done.
I thought you were going to be the fun one in this group.
There are two guards that come up to your table and they say, the dinner is has been concluded, gentlemen. I suggest you descend into the pool room.
My friend here was feeling a little ill, and I wanted to give him a minute to catch his breath, and more importantly, allow his stomach to settle. You know what I mean?
This young-ish uh trooper here, he kind of narrows his eyes at you and says, I insist.
Well, I mean, I as long as they've got bathrooms down there, I'm sure, that would be fine. But
He
ugh.
unclicks the safety off on his machine pistol.
All right, all right. Nope, we're cool. We're all friends here. Everything's good. Uh, would you mind us if I took him to the bathroom one last time, before we went down? Just,
There are
to
latrines in the gallery below.
all right, Doc. I
I
I
think we
think
need to just go. Yeah.
yeah, we're going down.
Doc sobered up real quick hearing that click of the safety.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
about to say this just hey, whoa, yeah. Yeah,
Again,
I'm
let's illustrate, or let's reiterate, why the fuck does Evelyn Durant have security forces who have automatic weapons?
Yeah, so I'm looking at like basically a Thompson, huh?
Yep. Or a Thompson, for our earthly view, yes, a Thompson, but for this universe, kind of a strangely patterned machine pistol of some kind.
Right, right. Damn it.
They
All
they
right.
they escort you to that archway and then like watch you go down. And like as you guys are about to like round that first curve, they close the doors behind you.
I listened for a lock.
Oh yeah, they fucking lock the door.
All right. Well, I guess we'll worry about that when we have to.
Hey, Silas,
Yeah.
I think I just figured out why nobody cares if we're carrying a pistol or not.
Because if anyone's stupid enough to try to use it,
So back down to Caden, who actually in all actuality is only like four floors beneath you. Uh, Caden, what you doing? You still looking at the sconce? In the bowl of like the Nautilus shell is where the flame is
Yeah.
emitting from.
Like I said, he was only gonna look at it for a couple of seconds. It's more
Okay.
just like the holy shit, that's a blue flame.
Okay. All of
How
this
the
really
how the
happens
fuck?
simultaneously.
Yeah. And so after looking at it for a little bit, and like I said, he'll hear the noises further down. He'll chuckle and he'll start going down again.
Okay.
So he has
Uh,
started descending once more.
all right. Uh, your companions behind you, like I described for Hall previously. There's a warm mist down here, and your lighters start like they won't spark, but you'll find that zone of darkness. You will descend uh carefully, and then find yourself in that zone of blue flame, um which to Dr. Hedges, fire ain't blue. And it doesn't, like, you're not familiar with any chemical or any agent or otherwise that creates a blue flame that smells like seawater. Uh, that sparks and crackles almost like it's burning on wood. Uh, the air here is somewhat perfumed with a um kind of an ocean floral lotus per scent to it. Uh, there's a point before the three of you meet the bottom of the stairwell where you will regroup, and there is some singing as well as some chanting. And because we're on YouTube, I am not going to really say what else is going on down there, but I will say it is the sound of a skin on skin here, and uh,
Doc, close your virgin eyes.
he's been to college. He ain't a virgin.
I'm about to say, my boy, I might be a little bit older than you, but I was a young man at one point.
We regroup with Inspector Hall at that doorway. The door's closed. How do you wish to proceed?
Well, first thing, I guess we'll fill them in on the fact that going back up isn't an option.
Yeah, we'll
Uh,
we'll tell him about the guards.
Hmm. And Kana will just kind of like nod and non-committally grunt about it, like, okay. How's the doc doing?
Swaggering, still in a great mood.
uh, I would better now that I don't have a guy pointing a gun at me telling me to go downstairs.
And
Yeah.
I stopped
But
him
it,
from getting any more champagne too.
yeah, tell me about it. And but it sounds like the party is picking up through this door. Should we go in there and join in?
Well, we can't go back upstairs now, can we? Yeah,
I like the way you're thinking.
Caden will open the door, or at least attempt to open the door.
Your eyes Your earthly eyes are greeted to the delights, however macabre and watery, of the fucking oceanic underworld. Uh, there are people in various stages of undress and dishevelment. And there's I mean it's kind of it's really it's the eyes wide dinner party of the kaleidoscope of limbs, nude forms. It is an orgy of the undersea um wonders, and there are fins. Some of these individuals have fins and long tails. Uh, there is the older woman who was wearing the gold mask that was being kind of groped by her younger lover is laying on her back on a kind of a chaise lounge with what looks like a fucking mermaid on top of her, who has a tail that's like 8 foot long and it's kind of like dangling into the pool beneath. And there's it's salt and bodies and uh um yeah, mermaid
All right.
orgy.
So at this point, does I don't know if it's a roll that's required or just a judgment call, because this can go either one of two ways. The professor looks at this and goes, "This is where I belong," or what the teetotal and what is going on here, and
These
sobers up instantly.
these people are freaks. Uh, and we see I mean I'm not, I'm still working out the corruption mechanics specifically for this, but this would call for a sanity roll had we had been playing Call of Cthulhu. So I'm gonna say try and play your character as the best uh judgment call you possibly can.
All
Um,
right.
your eyes
So,
scan the assemblage here, and we see Evelyn Durant essentially straddling this man who has the bottom half of a tiger shark uh on a bed here. Um, and she's riding him into the fucking sunset.
uh, guys, how drunk am I? Are you seeing this? What the hell?
Very, and yes, we are seeing it. So like the people that so let's go back to Evelyn or not Durant
Yes, Evelyn Durant.
and the person that she's riding, does he look like he's in distress?
Oh no, he's having the time of his life.
Does it look like he's being like turned into a tiger shark or it's just that's the bottom of
No,
his body?
yeah, no, from the waist down, he is a tiger shark. From the waist up, he seems like a very muscular uh human being with webbed hands and like very, I wouldn't say sharp claws, but healthy, long, dark
I
claws.
guess to fine tune it, I guess what we're asking here is, does the human part of them look like somebody we saw at the party?
No,
Okay.
he is quite literally plowing another mermaid across the way in a shallow wading pool.
Okay. So that's what we were thinking at first was, are people
No,
turning into
Admiral
this?
Ramsey is not a
Right.
were-shark.
Okay. Or
Okay,
are
cool.
they, hey, I'm fairly loaded and this is freaking me out.
Oh yeah.
So excuse me if my theories don't add up.
No, 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 you're good. You're good. This is totally fine. In my mind, I just see a mermaid orgy happening and three guys just watching it agog.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. Uh,
as
Well,
as well, I
oh,
was
go
gonna
ahead,
say
Mike.
almost as like a stage where he'd be like, well, Dionysus would be proud of this debauchery. As almost like I can't really believe what I'm seeing, but if this was real, the gods would be proud.
Uh, this was not okay. So Dionysus would be having a bacchanalian orgy. This is more of a Poseidon orgy, but yes, some sea god is having an eyeful. We'll put it that way.
Yeah, right.
But the fish parts.
Apparently, they make it work.
uh, so that's
Narrator.
not so that's
Oh,
not costumes, guys. I'm seeing real. What the hell, fish people? I don't know what we got here.
we're we're
Uh,
seeing what appears to be
Dr. Hedges,
mermaids.
would you make me a I think you have grades in esoteric lore as a an
Yeah,
occultist.
yes, I do.
You
Matter of
do.
fact, I'm really good at it. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, that's
So you
2d8.
need me to make a roll?
Go for it, man.
All right, 2d8 this time, right?
Yep. I'm surprised you didn't ask for a roll previously.
Uh, Still getting used to when to roll and when to role play.
Oh, that's fine.
All right, total is 12.
Would you like to use any of your newfound luck points?
Yeah, let's see.
How much you want to spend?
I'm going to throw 8 at it and turn this into a 20.
Fair. Awesome. So, you grew up in Claveset, which is a port city. You probably grew up on some nautical fairy tales. Um, and being an occultist, probably much of your occult study has some understanding or overlap with sea magic. You know what a mermaid is.
Yeah,
But these are supposed to be fairy tales. You've never
right.
even seen one of these things before, and evidently, and you kind of grew up with the mindset, like kind of like the way we on Earth see it, like mermaids are just myths, or there are cave paintings of that, but we don't know actually the validity of this shit. But I'd say same thing here. Um, Seeing a mermaid face to face now as an occultist, uh, obviously quite stunning, but yeah, that this is it's almost like I was never wrong when I said, well, there's speculatively there are mermaids in our oceans, and there's now a bunch of them having sex with your neighbors. And Professor Talbot is just giving it to this mermaid. And she sounds and seems like she's enjoying herself.
I wonder if his wife knows about this.
Absolutely fucking not.
So I'm going to sit here and say that he's starting to get his wits about him a little bit.
Hmm.
And you know, obviously, gentlemen, there's a whole lot of fairy lore and Gothic tales that apparently were a little bit more accurate than we were first led to believe when we were in school. Um, I mean, I've studied this stuff for a lifetime and never imagined I would see something like this up close. Uh, I just did not believe this was what everything would turn out to be like.
Uh, make me a an awareness test, Dr. Hedges.
All right. That's cunning, right?
Yes.
And I roll a 15.
Attaboy. There's a wading pool kind of connected to kind of like the greater central pool that the central pool itself is quite dark, so you're assuming it's actually quite deep there, and it possibly has an outlet that goes elsewhere, but through a narrow channel to a kind of a side wading pool, there is another mermaid who you actually catch her eyes that are actually kind of a vibrant kind of a vermilion orange, and her hair is kind of like slicked back and kind of plastered against her almost pearlescent skin, and you catch her eyes, and she crooks her finger at you,
And I look at her and go,
and she just keeps crooking her finger at you.
all right. So I'm going to walk over there because I'm just that stupid.
Hell yeah, you are. You get within about 10 feet of that the edge of that wading pool, and she smiles, and her mouth is full of shark teeth. Uh, but there, it's not, well, I mean, to her it might not be unsettling, but for us, it's probably fucking terrifying.
Yeah, yeah. All of a sudden, this is not very interesting.
Holy
Um,
shit.
you wouldn't happen to speak English, would you?
She blinks at you.
Can you understand me at all?
She beckons you to get in the water with her.
I really am not that interested in a swim right now. Thank you. uh, 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 I think I'm going to go over and join my friends again, but it was lovely, lovely meeting you. I hope you have a very wonderful evening. And he starts backpedaling his way towards his friends again. Um,
Oh, damn.
so,
I just need one of you to get in the water. No, so you honestly you fucking don't get in the goddamn water. Um and
well, unless you
she,
want to
she
make it where I got to save versus the
no, no,
enticement.
no, she didn't can get that far. Uh but she crinkles her nose like she which is kind of like prettily. She crinkles her nose kind of like fine, and then she disappears under the water again. Um, there's a few moments later as the rest of the party is just fucking standing there. Um, when Miss Durant is done with one of her lovers, and he's just laying there. uh, seemingly spent, she gets up and walks nude over to a statue carved with carved in a similarly to that mermaid Venus that I described of the idol. That
Yeah.
did you guys actually take the idol from the shop? Because I know you guys interacted with it, you picked it up, but I don't know if you guys like pillaged it from the.
That's a Mike question. I was unconscious for most of that.
Oh, that's
Right.
right. You
No,
were
I don't.
trying
No, I
not to
don't
It would
think
have
die.
we did.
been Mike would have been the only one that could have, because
Okay,
yeah, he was
fair.
the only one downstairs with it.
Okay. Uh, so Mike, you see her walk by this idol that's carved in the same way. Essentially, it's the full statue version of the idol that you interacted with. That's carved in that but in this stone is a bright coral orange yellow color. Um, the Venus's eyes are glowing with that blue witch fire from before, and as she passes it, she kind of runs her hand over the mermaid's tail, and as like when the orgy is kind of like at its height, uh, they bring out uh, and here's where it gets dark. They open up us like a side chamber, and a collar. She has a leash that is attached to a collar that is around the neck of Clara Renshaw as she walks Clara out onto like a fucking plank. Um, and Miss Durant has a dagger in her hand. Uh, and she makes like she's gonna fucking sacrifice this young woman.
Caden.
Pause, pause, pause. Going once, going twice.
Caden will go up to her.
Clara gets
Guys,
her throat cut and dumped into the
Oh,
pool.
Caden did get up in time.
You could have jumped in at any time, guys.
I said I
He
walked up
did.
to her.
No, okay, you get up there with Evelyn Durant as she's about to stab this young woman. Clara gets cut anyway. What are you doing?
I try to grab the dagger. Like, did she actually get slit or just like poked by the time I get up there?
Odd or even, yes or no. Depending on what happens here, we're gonna say she gets slit.
Even.
Even, odd. I'm gonna say, yeah, Clara. Uh, well, I'll say Durant did not expect someone to also appear on the dais with her. And she cuts Clara open pretty bad, and Clara falls into the pool. Uh, and now we're probably in combat. Where do you guys want to go from this?
Okay. So Doc and I are still kind of in the entryway of the tunnel
Oh yeah, you
looking.
guys have been standing here this whole time doing nothing.
Okay. I'm going to draw my pistol and crouch into any type of cover or concealment that I can find where we're at.
That's probably the doorway there.
So yeah, I'm gonna try to do my best to get into the shadows and get my gun out.
Okay.
all right. So at the moment, the doc. Oh, let's see here. I did say when he advanced, he got a little bit of self-control going.
Right? It was mostly the
Uh,
teeth that turned you off.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's the part that freaked him out there. But
Oh yeah,
now
no.
seeing somebody's throat just, you know, he's seen combat between two hostile individuals, but just to see somebody cavalier slit a throat of an innocent, um, I'm going to sit here and say uh, between that and the wine and the um, whole fishiness of the situation, all
Yep.
puns intended,
Yes.
um,
Thank you.
he is just absolutely just in shock right at the moment. He's,
Oh
you
yeah.
know, as um, Silas is diving for cover and getting ready, he's just, and, you know, Caden's marching his way up there. Hedge is just staring at this whole scene, just aghast.
Oh
He
yeah, no,
just,
I'm totally fine with that. This is kind of
yeah,
a system shock for you guys.
yeah.
But uh I'll say everyone make reaction to actually, well, not everyone. Mike, you've got the highest, I believe, reaction for the party. Go ahead and roll it.
Give us 1d8 or 2d8 for
Oh,
this
I'll
one.
say it's 2d8.
Uh, we have 14.
14. All right. Uh, well, Evelyn beat you. She got a 19 on her reaction. Uh, she, I'm gonna say she got startled when you were basically, I'm gonna say you were standing next to her or appeared next to her when she slashed Clara's throat. Um, and maybe she didn't have the cleanest stroke there. You are close enough to see that Renshaw did, and he got cut real fucking bad, but obviously it wasn't clean. Uh, and she's basically, yeah, she's gonna attempt to she kind of like makes like she was gonna try and fucking knife you, but she kind of has a half-hearted attempt there. Um uh she she was going for a four, a big fatty four on her attack roll there, but it was obviously spoiled. I don't think you got to roll for that one. If you want to roll for it, go for it. But uh, she's going to be stumbling away on her turn. She's obviously intoxicated and kind of hyped up on um, the decadence of the scene, if you will. I
Well, one of
think.
my die were an 8, so yeah, I'm pretty sure I beat her.
Oh yeah, all right, all right, all right.
So,
Uh, so essentially, what'll happen is, uh, it was supposed to be a kind of this grand like over the top flourish, but like out of the corner of her eye, she saw you and and then she like cut Clara and then dumped her into the water and then she tries to stab you and then kind of like trying to stumble back at the same time. But it is now your turn.
Throw her in.
um, no, I'm not going to throw her in. Much as I kind of want to at the moment, I'm not going to do it. No, I will reach out and I can roll for this if you want me to. I'm basically going to uh, grab the knife out of her hand,
Yep.
the whole like wrist thing, and just fucking take it out.
Oh yeah.
Um, but then I'm actually going to take her other wrist with my free hand and just grab a hold of her with enough force. Not going to like actually try to injure her wrist, but enough force that she'll basically be like almost like snap out of the adrenaline high there for a second. So she
Okay.
realizes this is like basically she's riding an ecstasy high right now.
Oh yeah. You can see that her eyes are like hugely fucking dilated.
Yeah.
And
So basically, I want to grab her. Like like when someone's like completely enthralled and you like grab them real quick and there's just like
mm,
that shock to the system.
oh,
That's basically what I
like in
want to do.
old fucking old timey movies, like usually women in this role where you grab them and they swoon and they kind of like half faint, that type of
Hmm.
thing. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah. That's I don't do grappling rules, so it's just a straight physique test,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure you got her because of her defense at a -4 is 4.
I got double seven, so
Yeah, no,
like
she so yeah, like you grab
so
her.
like
You can
17.
describe for us how you want to do that or what your intent is. Uh, go for it.
Yeah. So basically, what he's gonna do is this is he's had the least to drink probably out of everyone out of this whole damn building right now, besides the security guards.
Yep.
Um, and especially seeing Clara get cut, dumped, and then Evelyn kind of just be like, oh, like she's happy she fucking did it. Yeah, it's not quite a snap, but it's kind of like that like moment of rage, like the fuck are you doing? So both hands are gonna shoot out at the same time. He's gonna grab the knife, like close her hand around the knife handle, squeeze, so that basically in shock she would loosen her grip so he can grab that. The other
Okay.
one will grab her other wrist, squeeze really hard while he yanks her forward.
Throw her in.
So it's
Uh,
basically grabbing both wrists, pulling her close so they're like this fucking close to each other.
okay, so her dagger's gonna drop to the marble floor. We hear the clank. It echoes. Um, Keep in mind, like all of this is still like the orgy is
Mm-hmm.
still happening. Like people are fucking each other as all this is happening. So you've got like a backdrop of this
Distraction.
decadence to the combat here. Um, that's your turn, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, Terry.
Do we see Clara in the
Uh,
pool?
yeah, she's thinking. You
Is she
do
still alive, do you think?
uh, perhaps. There is blood in the water. There's blood water in the water there, and I'm not going to make you roll for it, but you do see a couple of mermaids swim up from below and like grab her, not in a like a I'm gonna eat you type of way, but like scoop her up. Uh, as if you imagine a body sinking, and then something excuse me, swims out, grabs her, and swims away with her. And
And
it's
takes
almost
her underwater.
yeah. So like I don't know if I described it well enough. But it's almost like a well shaft, like
Right.
the center of the pool. The the pool room itself is a big circular uh pool, a big circular gallery. Fuck, I should have done this. I just should have described it properly when you first got down here. Big circular gallery. Center of the room has that big pool in the middle of this, like 30 feet across, circular, and it's got 4 channels that go out to 4 smaller wading pool. Like it's like a jacuzzi that's kind of like connected to the big well in the center.
Right.
And
Right.
you could step in and then lean up against one of the 4 pillars that's holding up the ceiling at points in this circle, if you will. So, and there's like uh, a plank, kind of like a diving board type of carving above, like the right hand side of the pool room where Durant took Clara out from, and there's again that archway with the star above, um, and That's where Caden and her are currently.
All right. Um, I'm going to sit here and say the doc, having seen her hit the water and then seeing these creatures come up, his mind is immediately going to flash to those teeth he saw. And the first thing he's going to think is, she's fish food.
Yep.
So he is going to take off charging to try to get to her to get her out of that water.
Oh, this
Before,
was within like seconds, like of her hitting the water. They
right.
swam up, grabbed her, and then swam down.
Okay. Then,
But it's still Terry's turn quick yet.
oh, okay.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I see her. Well, I mean, within seconds, so I would have seen her fall,
Right.
and I would have started running towards the edge of the pool. But
Okay,
then,
so
when all this happens with like the body or, with her being grabbed and pulled down, I would stop because I don't have any
you're not
points
getting in the water yourself.
swimming
So
anyway.
so what I'll say is here, make the judgment call. Both of your turns can happen at the same time. If you
Right.
guys
All right.
both attempt to get down to like the pool level with the intent to go save her, you see that at the same time, and they descend back into the darkness beneath the cavern.
All right. Then I turn to Doc and go, I don't know how to swim.
All right. Well, what I got to know is,
Yeah.
by the time I get to the edge of the water, do I still have any sight of her, or is she out of sight completely?
You see as you get to the pool's edge and look down, what you see is a tail fluke and a thin, uh, like a thin ribbon of blood that is dissipating in the water just before it goes down into the black.
Okay. Because see, if he would have hit the edge and seen her and believed he could get to her, I believe he would have
Then he
gone
would
in to try to
Okay.
grab her. But
Understood.
since he gets there and the last thing he sees is a swish of a tail and a trail of blood, he's going to assume it was too late. We were too late. We didn't get there in time. They've already eaten her.
Oh, fair. Uh, what is I'm gonna say that's probably the end of round one. Uh, or yeah. So Paul, from what you understand, it looks like you've subdued Evelyn here. How do you want to proceed?
Well, what does she do when I grab her?
She fucking swoons.
Oh, so
Like,
she
yeah,
just
she swoons and then like tries to like you're holding her, right?
mm-hmm.
And she's naked, man. She like
Yeah.
yeah. And she, well, she's gonna try and get out of your grasp there with a big fatty old five.
A big fatty five.
Smitty, this is what I'm talking about. When I try and run a game, I'm trying to make it interesting and try to make combat hard and fucking uh narrative, but my dice just like, fuck you, dude. We're not doing any of this. Essentially what's happening is she's so blindingly horny and needy, she's trying to fucking get out of your arms. What do you do?
Well, I beat her
Oh yeah,
five
she's not going
quite
anywhere. She's
quite
trying
handily.
very desperately, but she's not getting far.
Uh oh, would he actually do that? Let's see.
Oh my God,
Oh,
Mike.
yeah, yeah. Uh he's actually gonna backhand her.
Oh
He's
my God.
We're going full 1930s here.
oh fuck yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
He's
Jesus.
he's
Snap
he's
out of it, bitch.
right. He's gonna move he's
Oh,
going to
I'm
move
I'm gonna put
her.
like an adults only disclaimer on this video when I
Yeah.
post it. Jesus
Trigger
Christ.
warning. Sorry, my bad. Um,
Smack!
he's going to move both her wrists to one hand, so he still has her quite tightly, because I'm sure his hands fucking dwarf hers. And yeah, he's going to fucking very solidly fucking come back and
Is it
smack.
backhand or inside of the hand?
Nah, backhand. Just
Oh,
fucking.
yeah, make an attack, dude. I don't think you're trying to fucking kill her, so we're just gonna go to go to torpor here.
No, I'm basically just trying to snap her the fuck out of it.
Uh,
Yeah. That's a 20.
roll. Roll damage.
Oh no.
No, it's fine.
You looked up and were silent for a second. I went, yeah, I rolled 42 points of damage.
No, it didn't
Yeah.
explode. Don't worry. No, just 6.
Her jaw goes skittering across the
Yeah,
floor.
right.
Her head comes
Okay.
clean off at the shoulder.
Became fish food. No, six points of torpor.
Uh, after your physique modifier.
Yeah, I only have a physique of 2.
Jesus.
Well, physique modifier of 2. Sorry.
Okay. This is probably one of your lightest characters you've ever played, Mike.
Yeah, I had him go. I had him go heavier on the spirit and cunning this time around.
Oh, okay. Another one of your skill monkeys then?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Mostly just because of the photography and the chemical and stuff.
You knock her out. Like
Oh,
like you smack and then she just goes limp. Goes limp in your hands. Uh and the it seems like the fucking throes of this orgy. Like people hardly fucking notice uh the combat, the sacrifice, the whatever have you, but as you're there and we see you, uh but one distinct thing comes out specific because and mostly because you're right there. It's the statue of the mermaid Venus is uh thrumming. It's fucking humming with a beat of like high tide, and it's pounding in your ears, not unpleasantly, but it's throbbing.
is it changing the way I'm thinking? Like, is it? Am
I'm
I feeling
I,
horny while it's thrumming? Let me ask that.
I'm getting there, but thank you for asking. I need you. Does he have? Wah! Uh,
I have self control if that's what you're asking.
do you have grades in meditation? Because this thing's trying to possess you.
Fucking course it is.
It's mind control, not uh
Demons.
uh no meditation is the save against possession or mind control type effects. Self control is the save against like fuck, I had it, but I'm not gonna go look it up now. But
Self
it's a
control
different
is
kind of
self control. If
save.
I remember correctly, is supposed to be more of like the physical, like the physical side of controlling shit, where meditation is the mental side of controlling shit. Because you would use self control to avoid being
Like
basically enticed.
but like the spells that cause chaos or like a bard's um soothe or create anger or rage or such like that would also be self-control. But it's I don't it's not mundane versus arcane. It's a different kind of fucking save it. I'm not gonna I just brought the game to an ass grinding halt on
Yeah,
mechanics, and I
it's fine.
apologize for that.
Um,
But
no, I do
it's
have one
meditation.
grade in I do have one grade in meditation from the military days.
Uh, fucking roll it.
Fucking roll it.
Fucking do it. All right, let me see. What's my cult? One more.
Is this now? Remember, because I don't fucking use possession or mind control often. Skills that can be used untrained with the -4 penalty. Yep, there you go. Okay, cool. And it's uh meditation self-control are on there. Perfect. So no, you have a grade in it, so you can use it. It's fine, but you
Yeah.
just don't get a bonus.
Nope, but
Okay.
that's okay. 16.
Ah, shit. All right. Uh that's what you needed. Because you try like it gets into your head. Um there was a few moments where you almost like wanted to join in the orgy and kind of lose yourself to the decadent sensuality of this. Um and Evelyn is right there. She's limp in your arms, but there's something enough of human and your military discipline, if you will, your military bearing was like, oh fuck, I can't do it right here now. Ah, and it's the statue that is the problem here. You pushed away this almost this psychic force, and it's now that's the source of the ritual, if you will.
Okay.
As this is happening, as you are realizing this, and Evelyn is in your arms, um, I need meditation saves from the rest of the party. Again, like I just said, you can use meditation untrained at a -4. Uh, roll it.
Would self-control be a possibility, or is it got to be
Nope.
No,
mind?
Has to be
my
meditation.
it's meditation here.
All right. Yeah, I didn't take that one. All right. Um,
And it's a save, so it's a 1d8.
Yep.
1d8 plus just the meditation. You don't worry about the core stat, right?
It's an occult thing. You get a bonus to it. Do
Okay,
you
so
you
I can
have do
still
you
get
have
my occult bonus.
yeah.
Okay, all right.
Do you have grades in meditation?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay, so what's your occult modifier?
Plus plus two.
Okay, so make your D8 roll. If it explodes, great. Add a -2.
All right.
Same for you, Terry.
So if I have a an occult of +1 and I
Yep.
don't have any meditation, so I'm at a -3, and then I rolled a 1, is that -3?
You just critically failed, my friend. Almost. That's really how you would critically fail a save without rolling a fucking 1. You just go negative. Uh, so uh,
Since I rolled a 1, can I use luck on it, or is it just like, sorry, you can't use luck on a
I
critical fail?
I I I don't think in Call of Cthulhu you can
No,
use
they
no.
uh-uh.
I'm
No,
I'm
you
gonna
can't
I'm gonna say
use.
no until we decide to fix it during our design meeting next week.
Okay. So yeah,
Um,
I
put a pin in that. Somebody write it down in your fucking notes. We got to take care of that or go over it. Uh, so
I rolled a 1.
Terry, go hop in a pool and go have sex with a fish woman. That's what you're gonna go do.
That's that sounds like a brilliant idea.
Yeah, I
Doesn't
just
it though?
uh, you drop your gun right there on the flagging, and you strip down and jump into a tide pool. You go join one of the mermaids. And she's very inviting. She's submissive and she lets you have your way with her. And Dr. Hedges, what did
All
you roll?
right. So I rolled an 8. You said it explodes.
Yep.
All right. The second roll was a 3, so that's an 11.
Yes.
I get a +2, so that's 13. And then
Okay.
you said take a -2, right?
Yes.
-4.
-4.
Oh, -4. So that'll bring it back down to 9.
Okay. Uh oh shit.
And I'll throw some luck at this. Oh, no, we can't throw luck at this one. Sorry.
Uh so you got a 9?
Yeah, after all the various math was done.
All right. You save. Uh and you also now know that it's the ritual, whatever sorcery is here, uh compelling the orgy um is emanating from the statue.
All right. So um, I'm going to say I get the bright idea that it's time to destroy the statue.
Attaboy.
Um, so I look around real quick. Is there anything big and heavy to? Well, is the statue fixed, or is it on a pedestal that I could push it off, or is it
It looks like
fixed?
it's on a it looks like it's on a pedestal.
All right.
I'm gonna say
So,
the pedestal is maybe about the size of a fucking like a side table, so it's like 3 feet off the ground.
all right. So I'm gonna go run up to this thing and push with everything I've got to see if I can heave it off the pedestal and bust it up.
Okay.
You're just like Captain Buzzkill here.
Yeah.
Hey, brother, I saw what happens if you decide to get a blowy from that fish. I'm trying to save you. I'm trying to save you, Silas. You won't be called Lucky anymore. You'll be called Stumpy.
Damn. Damn. Uh, where this is kind of devolved into narrative combat here, as I'm going over my notes. Uh, Sorry guys, I thought I was trying to make this a little bit more tension, or tense for you, but uh,
I'm pretty tense at the moment.
uh,
Well, go get a blowy from the mermaid. She'll relax you.
yeah, right. She knows how to get her teeth out of the way. She knows what she's doing. We hope. Uh, so as all this is happening, Caden, you've still got Evelyn slumped in your arms, and she's sleeping. We just smack. Uh, and a few moments later, Dr. Hedges is, I'm gonna say to your right, as you're holding Evelyn there, and you look over to your right, and Dr. Hedges has got his hands on this uh Coral Venus statue, and he's attempting to fucking push it. Uh, Again, narrative combat. It's all happening at the same time. Hedges, make me a an athletics test. Uh, that should be, I believe, an everyman skill. You can, of course, you can use it untrained.
Actually, I've got it.
You have athletics? Hell yeah.
Yes.
He's out of college. Of course he has athletics.
Yeah. Well, I was a boxer back in college.
I'm so sorry. I completely forgot about that part of your backstory.
Do
Yeah.
not punch the statue.
All right.
Yeah.
No, I'm going for a good old fashioned shove. So
Bait and shove.
so I rolled a 12 and I'm gonna throw as much extra into it as I got to for that thing to go over. So you tell me how many
You've got
points I
plenty
got
of
to
luck,
spend.
man.
Yeah. So you tell me
You
how
got a
many.
12?
Yeah. So you tell me how many points I need to spend to get it off that pedestal, and that's what I'm going to spend.
I'm gonna say, I mean, you've got plenty to spare. If you pump 12 more in there to break a nightmare difficulty skill test at 24,
All right.
you can fucking topple this thing.
So I get in, I heave, and of course I'm older, I'm a little out of shape, and it just moves a little bit, but doesn't really go in. I take a deep breath and just scream with all my might and just heave
Ah!
everything I got to push it off that pedestal.
Ah!
So you can narrate for us how that thing topples and
All right. So it gets up to the edge and starts teetering. And again, just everything I've got is pushing it forward, and it finally hits the balance point and goes over. And it's almost like this slow motion. All the scene is playing around in the background, the various activities. And the statue just sort of slowly makes its descent until it hits the ground below and just explodes into pieces.
sending bright orange, vermilion, and yellow flecked stone shards everywhere as it almost shatters like glass. Uh, there is a God damn it, the hell fucking all stop rolling double ones. Stop it. Fucking hell. That is the third time I've critically failed on something this goddamn session.
Jesus.
Oh,
Time
okay.
time to throw those D8s in the dice jail.
They're my bloodstone dice. They're behave. Okay.
They can go to jail too. They're not that special.
Come on. We're gonna be playing again in another campaign here soon. I need you to cooperate. Come on. Come on. You can't just give it to them. Come on. It's got to be hard. It's sword and sorcery. Get with the program. Please. Excuse me, everyone. I had to discipline my dice. Uh, so what I was gonna say is there's supposed to be some psychic feedback where everyone takes damage, but I just rolled once, so no one is going to take damage when the ritual anchor is destroyed. And the I'm not gonna say that the orgy goers are not going to snap out of this mind control haze. Essentially, they're just going to the orgy is going to run its course, and there's that tingling sensation of when you guys entered the room is now no longer there, and the singing, especially for Dr. Hedges, the singing has stopped. For Silas, the singing has also stopped. Caden, the singing is more distant than it was. And there's a few moments where you're like, the hell? So you got Evelyn in one arm, and you find your hand going into your jacket pocket, and you pull out the binding of the drowned ledger, and you look at it, and what we see, like the stage lights come up on this black and white noir scene, and it's this time kind of like skews into this tangent as we're we're seeing Caden holding Evelyn's nude body in one hand, and he's holding this. It's basically this fucking strip of leather that looks like a bookmark, and it disintegrates in his hand. And then we slowly fade away from that scene, and we come up on an indeterminate amount of time later as uh the lights come up on a distant beach somewhere on Ordomir, and it's cold, high tide, and we see a stark white body in white silks wash up on the beach. Uh, Long blonde hair plastered to a feminine form with a trickle of blood coming from her neck. Her silks are like plastered to her, and she's besides all of this, and it may as well the silks may not even be there because they're soaked through. She's naked as the day she was born, and there is a male mermaid who kind of like crawls up on the beach next to her, and he kisses her forehead, and then she coughs, and then we see her chest start to rise and fall, and then the stage lights come dark, and that's the end of the case of the Drowned Ledger. So, thanks for tuning in, everybody, for the Clavicet Chronicles. This is the end of my second noir case. We'll be back in a few weeks. Good night, everybody.